What's going on? My name is Mike, and today I wanted to tell you why the BMW G310R might be the best beginner motorcycle on the market. Now, before we begin, I just wanted to let you guys know that this is a fairly new channel, and I've appreciated all the support so far. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, please hit that like and subscribe button. This will help my channel grow, and it'll help me tailor videos to what you guys want to see. So let's talk some motorcycles. I first started riding on a 50cc Yamaha Scooter because I lived in a big city and needed something easy to get around on. After I took my motorcycle safety course about 2 years ago, I started looking into my first true beginner motorcycle. Now, there are a ton of options in the 300 and 400cc class. Some people even start on 600cc motorcycles to avoid upgrading to a more powerful bike too soon. Others will say, hey, you can start on a 1000cc bike, but I wouldn't recommend that for beginner riders, and we can talk about that in another video. So after doing a ton of research, I decided on the BMW G310R, which I think is the best in its class. Now, I put about 3,000 miles on that bike in my 1 year of ownership, so I'll be giving you an owner's review as well as talking about the current 2024 year model. Stick around till the end and I'll let you know some reasons why this might be an excellent bike for you or maybe not an excellent bike for you. So let's start by looking at some of the specifications for the current 2024 model year. The G310R is listed as a roadster on the BMW website, which basically means it's a sports naked bike without a windscreen and without the usual fairings on a sport bike. It features a sporty look with gold forks and aluminum cast wheels. It also has a bench-style seat which offers ample room for both the rider and the passenger. In the 2024 model year, there are 3 different paint colors you can choose from. The first is called Sport and features red rims and a red frame with blue and white body paint and red accents. The next is called Passion and features red rims, red frame with black paint and silver accents. The last is called Triple Black and features black rims, black frame with black paint job and some white accents. LED turn indicators and LED headlights and taillights come standard with this motorcycle. The engine is a 313cc single cylinder, which produces 34 horsepower at 9,250 RPM and 20.6 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPM. The transmission features a wet clutch, which makes shifting smoother. There is no quick shifter option for the BMW G310R. The handlebars are ergonomically slanted towards the rider, and in conjunction with the upright seating position, it provides for a very comfortable ride. The dash display is very legible and shows you your remaining fuel, your speed, your current gear, and your RPM. It also shows you the time and various trip mileage. Another excellent feature at this price point is adjustable brake and clutch levers, which give you 4 different positions depending on your hand size and your comfort level. I wanted to show you the key specifications in one location for easy reference. Again, the engine is 313cc, which generates 34 horsepower at 9,250 RPM and 20.6 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPM. The listed maximum speed on the BMW website is 88 miles per hour. Again, it features a wet clutch. The seat height standard is 30.9 inches, but you can get an optional low seat at 30.3 inches and high seat at 31.5 inches. The weight is only 362 pounds, and the gas tank capacity is 2.9 gallons. I was able to get about 60 miles per gallon when I owned the bike, but your mileage will vary, obviously. The key features of this motorcycle include BMW Motorrad anti-lock brakes, an electric throttle ride-by-wire, a stainless steel exhaust system, standard LED headlights, taillights and LED indicators, adjustable brake and clutch levers, as well as aluminum wheels and aluminum swing arm. The price is $5,590, which includes a base of $4,995 and destination and handling charges in the USA. This price may slightly vary depending on your location. Now, you might think you won't get good sound from a 313cc engine with 34 horsepower. Maybe you're afraid it'll sound like a really powerful lawnmower. But in the time I owned this bike, I thought the exhaust was actually pretty good. Let's take a listen. You've seen the specifications, you've heard the sound. Now let's talk about why this is a great beginner motorcycle, and it was a great beginner motorcycle for me. Now I think the most important feature of a beginner bike is safety, and this bike has great safety features. First, it comes standard with LED headlights and LED turn signal indicators, which helps other vehicles see you, and it helps you see better at nighttime. Next, it comes standard with anti-lock brakes. Say you're a beginner rider, you get a little nervous and grab too much brake. The anti-lock brake system will help bail you out so you don't fall off your motorcycle. Next, the dash is quite good because it shows you what gear you're in and it gives you a very legible display of your RPMs. Now, the bike is also very lightweight and maneuverable at 362 pounds. I found this very helpful when I was learning my cornering and my slow speed maneuvers. Also, if you happen to drop your bike, as a lot of beginners do, it's very easy to pick up at only 362 pounds. And finally, the ride-by-wire feature is very good and very good in this 300cc class. It gives you even power distribution and helps you learn good throttle control, which is an excellent skill to have when you upgrade to a more powerful motorcycle. Now, let's say you're not a beginner rider. Can this bike be good for you? If you live in a big city and commute in city traffic, this is a wonderful option because it's very lightweight and maneuverable. Also, the single cylinder and the cylinder placement make sure that this bike doesn't get too hot. I commuted on this bike for about a year and never noticed engine heat that was bothersome. So if you live in a summer climate or you ride in the city very often, this is a wonderful option. And now the brand recognition is also great because BMW bikes are associated with quality. And this is backed up by their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, which includes roadside assistance and towing. Obviously, not every motorcycle is perfect, so here are some negatives I noticed in owning the BMW G310R. First is highway performance. The BMW website lists the top speed at 88 miles per hour, which is accurate. I was only able to get up to around 90 miles per hour. At that speed, you're going to be in 6th gear near redline, so it's going to be a very buzzy ride with a lot of vibration in the handlebars. Also, it's a very lightweight bike with no fairings and no windscreen, so you'll be getting tossed around by the wind. If you primarily plan to ride on the highways, I would not recommend this motorcycle. If you have a quick trip on the highway, it'll be okay. Next is the size of the motorcycle. I'm about 6 feet tall, and I found this motorcycle to be a good size for me. Let's take a look at the picture. I had taller friends who are about 6'2" and 6'3" ride this motorcycle, and they found it to be a little cramped. Maybe the taller seat option would be good, but I didn't get a chance to test that out. Now, I've heard some questions about reliability for the G310R. It is manufactured by BMW, but made in conjunction with TVS, which is a company based in India. TVS is a very large company and one of the biggest two-wheel manufacturers in the world. TVS and BMW Motorrad started collaborating in 2016 on the BMW G310R, and this bike is made in India. I've read on the forums some people having issues with water coolers, and I actually had the same issue. When I first bought the motorcycle, I would notice a sweet smell every time I rode the bike, and I'm not particularly mechanically inclined at that time, so I didn't know what was going on. So one day, I noticed my motorcycle overheating with the fan turning on in my driveway, and I checked and there was no coolant remaining. It had all burned off. Luckily, as I mentioned before, the 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty is excellent, so BMW came to my house, picked up my motorcycle, and did all the repairs free of charge. So while there may be some issues with water coolers, I'm sure that they're working on them and the warranty will cover any problems that come up. And then lastly, I've heard some people say that there's just not enough power for them, which I agree, this is not a powerful motorcycle. You're not going to be winning any drag races. But again, we're talking about a beginner motorcycle. As a beginner, you want to learn all the controls. You want to learn how to shift the gears. You want to learn throttle control, clutch control. You want to learn your friction zone. For those reasons, this motorcycle is fantastic. Overall, this was an excellent beginner motorcycle for me. It had enough power to make it fun, but not too much power to make it dangerous. I learned how to corner safely, I learned good clutch control, and I learned good throttle control. I ended up selling the bike after about a year of ownership because I felt like I was ready for something a little more powerful. So I bought the Ducati Monster 937, and you'll see a lot of videos I made about that. So hopefully this video was helpful in choosing your beginner motorcycle. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be sure to answer. Also, stick around with the channel and I'll be posting more beginner motorcycle content as you progress through your motorcycle journey. Thanks again for watching.